Leo, to your beginning of the month of April reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's look in here and see what's going on with you. Best messages coming out. Releasing pain and forgiveness in the place of recovery. So whether that's you or the person you're dealing with, I feel like it might be you, okay? But if you know it's the other person, that's fine. Definitely having some kind of recovery going on, healing. Feeling it's unfair towards a Taurus. That's got new love coming in. Could definitely be a Taurus, Libra, or a Capricorn. I have Libra twice, but I feel like you're healing, but you feel like it's a little unfair towards this. I'm going to say Taurus for now. Towards this Taurus. You do see this person as the Nine of Pentacles. You feel a little, you might be feeling a little guilty that you're not really opening up to this person who's been opening up to you. Okay? Looks like they've been, trying to really open you up, and you might be feeling like it's a little unfair of you to not really give back. But I do see that you see this person as the Nine of Pentacles. I think they see you as, I don't know, they see you as wow. They dream of you. Wow, okay. They see you as dreamy. There you go. They see you as dreamy over here, Leo. But they do see your anxieties. They do see that you're holding back. If you know that it's the other way around, that's fine, guys. You can, you can change the energies around. You can feel this movement. You can feel their movement toward you. Like they keep coming stronger and stronger at you. Okay? It's kind of like, starts out kind of slow, but you're not really moving, right? You're kind of being more intuitive. You're kind of just watching, doing the Leo observation, which is crazy because, if you are dealing with a Taurus, they're very observant as well. So you guys could definitely be observing each other. It doesn't have to be a Taurus, it can be anyone, but I'm just saying if it is a Taurus, they're very observant as well. But no matter what the situation is, I do feel that they are making their way up. Kind of like it's kind of like you see it as a staircase. And they just keep moving. It's almost like the more that they get to know you, the faster they're coming at you. But I do feel like you're kind of holding back. But I do feel like you are observing the situation before you jump. The cat is watching. The cat is watching because you don't want to get into any kind of situation that you don't feel like you're going to win in this situation. If I'm not in the winner's circle and this isn't going to be something that's going to really last, right? I'm not moving. So you're not really giving them a whole lot of recognition. Not the way that they're looking for. Let's put it that way. You're kind of having your own private achievement for sure. Because I do think that you like this person, but I think that you're keeping it down low. You're keeping it to yourself. You're not, you're showing them, right? I mean, yeah, you're smiling, being your glorified self over here, your beautiful self, but I do feel like you're holding back those feelings. You're not really showing them. It's more of like a kind of a head over heart scenario. So I do feel like you're all definitely kind of discrediting the moving at you quickly, not giving it too much thought. But it's kind of funny because you are thinking about it, but you're not. That's what it is. You're thinking about it, but you're not acting on it. So it's not that you're not giving it any thought, it's that you're not giving it any recognition. You're not playing, let's go to the next level because you're watching. Hmm. Yeah, you're not reaching out. No, you don't want to get hurt. You're holding on to your heart. You're not sure. I don't think for a lot of you, you're really sure yet what you're going to do with this situation just yet. That's why you're watching. I feel like you're keeping it in the friendship zone, even though they keep coming towards you faster and faster. I mean, 8 of Wands, guys, it's super fast. It's like the fastest card in the deck, you know, besides the Chariot itself, right? So, I mean, it is rapid action. But the more they keep coming, at you, the more I think that you are kind of, you know, you do see them as potential. And you might even see this person as a soulmate. You're just not sure yet. This person definitely could see you as a soulmate. Could be a Cancer as well. They do feel like there's some kind of attraction here. And I do feel, Leo, like you feel that connection too. You do feel some kind of deep connection. I think you're just kind of like, we'll see about that. We'll see where that's going to go. But I do feel like you're both feeling this connection very, very strong. Just not sure what to do with it yet. Hmm. As time goes on, though, it does feel like you're going to have this inner awareness. If you don't already, well, it's kind of like you do have this inner awareness that there's something going on. Why are we getting along so well? I just feel like you're just in this kind of slow and steady mode. We'll see where this goes. But they just keep pushing that. They just keep pushing that. They're being very vulnerable with you. And you can feel that vulnerability. But you're just not sure exactly how you want that yet. Looks like there could be a transformation, though, to this situation. The way that the relationship is going towards the beginning of the month, it is transforming into something bigger. I think that you are going to kind of reach out a little bit more. I think you're starting to notice that there is something here. There is an opportunity here with this person. I mean, you see this person as the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, that's the baby sister to the Empress, right? So, I mean, you already know that. You already have this feeling that it could be, right? It's just holding on, being a little prideful, right? Holding on. Not going to like jump out, right? I'm not going to jump out like some wild tiger, okay? I'm holding back. I do see you holding back. You're waiting for the bigger picture. You're focused on, I'm telling you, you're just eagle-eyeing. You're really watching and you're paying attention. You're seeing where this is going to go before you actually say anything. Yeah, listening to your intuition, letting your intuition guide you, because you already feel like this is a soulmate connection, that there's something here. It's just about really, do I want to be vulnerable too? Do I want to show them any kind of vulnerability? I don't know yet. We'll see where this goes. Acknowledging, though, that now they're starting to slow down a little bit. It looks like they were coming fast and furious. It almost looks like the mid-month they're starting to slow down. They're like slowing down to your pace, where you were like slow and steady wins the race type of scenario, and then they're coming at you really fast. Looks like they're starting to slow down the pace here. They see you head over heart. They see you as truthful. They see you as honest. They see you as a person of, discipline, authority. They see you as a person of dignity. They see you as this beautiful King of Swords. But the problem with the King of Swords is there's no vulnerabilities. There's no open. There's no, it doesn't mean you can't show compassion or friendship or happiness or, no, you're showing all of that. It's not that. It's just that when they're trying to have a heart-to-heart conversation and trying to be vulnerable, they're noticing you're shut. That's not going to happen. I'm wearing an armor. You know what I mean? They start to believe that they're kind of, excuse me, my friends. They're starting to feel like they're aimlessly drifting now. Leo's not going to let me in. So the reason that they slow down with the King of Pentacles is now they're kind of avoiding the situation. They're not going to come to you as fast anymore. They're starting to slow down because they're in indecision. They're not sure if they want to try anymore. Now, this is the card of trying one more time, but it's more like kind of in their head, like, should I go see what Leo is doing? Because Leo hasn't showed me anything. They don't know if they can improve this. They don't know how to open you up. They don't think that it can be improved any more than it is. It's just going to stay at this friendship basis. Maybe that's just where you want it to stay, right? Maybe you just don't want that. I mean, you are it looks like you are healing. Yeah, they're not going to try to build this with you. It looks like they backed up. They're backing up into the Knight of Pentacles. They're by almost the mid-month here, they're going to start completely backing up, slowing down so much that it's like, okay, Leo doesn't want this, so I'm not going to build this with them. I'm not going to try anymore, because now they feel like they're going after something that you don't want. So it's kind of funny because they almost felt sure of themselves that you guys have something together. And it's kind of weird because, I mean, you have the Two of Cups, which shows this is a soulmate connection. But, I mean, if you don't want that, but that's how they're feeling. They're feeling drained now. Now they're starting to feel repressed emotions. Now they're going to repress their emotions, and they feel very disappointed because they wanted this new love with you, but they don't feel like you're going to allow this to happen. So I don't even feel like they're confused. I just feel like they're just, that's it, it's over. So they're definitely backing up. They're going to back up from you. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna back up now. They're very overwhelmed. They've overwhelmed themselves with this positivity of you guys having something together, that now they've put themselves into a place of disappointment. They don't want to smother you. And so now they're completely backing up. Okay. They don't want to smother you, so they feel like, okay. But they made themselves so happy about the situation because they really thought they had Leo. They really thought that they have something with you. And then they overcommitted themselves to you by coming at you so fast. But then they felt like, okay, that's it. I can't smother them because it's not doing anything. You guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. And they definitely feel like, okay, well, I can't smother them, so it's not going to work. Yep. So now they're leaving it behind. They're afraid that they're going to cause some kind of conflict, or that they're going to cause some kind of, like the friendship won't work anymore. Like we can just be friends. If I smother them, then they're not going to like me. Then I'm going to lose a friend. Yep. So now they're just going to play it safe. So now they're backing up. They're backing up away from you, Leo, and they're just going to play it safe. They're like, okay, if Leo wants to come talk to me, then they can come talk to me, or we'll just talk like we're friends, like we always do. But now yeah, because they feel like they were overindulging. They feel like, uh-oh, maybe they could have felt like they were obsessed some way, or maybe they're afraid of looking obsessed with you. Um, Maybe they realize they were obsessed with you. But however it is, they're totally backing off because they totally get it. I don't think it's really obsession though, because to think that if you usually obsession doesn't usually work that fast. And I mean to catch it. If they're super obsessed, it would be weird to think that all of a sudden they're going to say within the beginning of the month, oh, wait, I'm obsessed. I'm going to stop. That usually does not work. So I would say that they came fast at you because they thought if they came towards you, they would, you know what I mean? Open you up faster. You know what? You guys become playful together, whatever. Um, Extremely overindulgent. Yeah, to the extremes. Absolutely. I think there's a little extremity here. A little excessive. Absolute obsession. I don't know about obsession so much because, like I said, number one, we would have to have a devil card come out with that. I don't see the devil. Number two, usually people who are obsessed with someone in those ways usually do not catch that fast. That usually takes at least over a month to 2 months to be able to even figure out that we're obsessed with someone, right? I mean, most people don't catch that. So I wouldn't say that. I would say extremely, like, oh my God, yes. Obsessive, I don't always see that. I don't see any stalker shit. And usually when people are obsessed with shit, they become like your stalker. I don't see stalker. I just see like faster communication, trying to get your attention, stuff like that. I don't see any stalkery shit. And plus they start avoiding you. So they don't even look like they have the type of energy even to do stalking and obsessive work. I mean, look, right off the bat, they're like, oh, okay, you don't want to be with me? You don't want to do that? Okay. So they start avoiding you. They're just waiting for you to open up. They're just hoping that you'll open up. Yeah, there it is again. They're hoping to open you up, but they see that you're kind of avoiding opening up and being vulnerable with them. That's why they step back. Yeah. I wouldn't say obsessive. I don't see obsessive. I don't see spying. I don't see any of that. It was just like I really wanted to be over here with Leo. And they were trying their hardest as much as possible. Now they just think that that you don't see them that way. And you might see them that way. Because like I said, it does look like you do see, for the majority of you, you do see this as a great potential, but there could be a little fear of being hurt again. Okay, so it's going to be a little different for everyone. And then for some of you, you're just like, I don't want a relationship, or I don't want that person, period. I don't care if they're a soulmate. I don't care if we connect. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're cool as friends, but I don't want that. But I don't know. For the majority of you, you do know that this is your soulmate and there is a familiarity here. And it keeps on your mind. So for the majority of you, I'm going to tell you right now, you do know that this is a soulmate. They do feel familiar. For some of you, I think you just need to heal, or don't want to get stuck into something that you're scared of getting hurt again. However, take it how it resonates. Everybody's story is different, but I do see the Knight of Cups. So I do see them coming back around, or you coming back around. So you're going to have to say, am I going to be the Knight of Cups? Because I'm going to finally open up to them and say, you know what, I do like you. Or is it going to be them who's going to come back and say, hey, I kind of see it as you, though, because I do see for some of you, you're going to take the strength and say, you know what, I do like them. I just needed some awareness. I needed some meditation time. I need some downtime. I need some healing time. So, okay. So it's either you who's going to come up with the strength and courage to come back around to them, or they're going to build up the strength and courage and try to take the fool's journey again. So it's depending on whether you're taking the fool's journey or they are. Okay. You'll know when that time comes. Who's going to be, who's who, guys? Who's who? Who is this? Okay. So let's go ahead and get some angel messages over here. In the near future, you have this opportunity, so be assertive. And like I said, if you know that that the energies are turned around and it's you who's trying to get to them, that's fine. Trust within the situation. Trust within yourself. You know where you're supposed to be. Okay? Best thing you can do in this situation is just listen to your intuition. Okay? So it says you know what you're doing. It does look like it could be a beautiful love situation, but somebody is really shut down and the other is very open. Okay. New love on the horizon. Keep an open mind. Free yourself for the playfulness. Oh, I don't know, guys. It looks like this might be moving somewhere. Maybe you just didn't, maybe you're still just healing from some kind of separation. But it does look like, you're going to end up with some kind of romantic feelings for this person if you don't already have them. And maybe you're just not trusting within yourself. See, because it says give your relationship a chance. So keep that in mind. You never know, right? Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.